Hello everyone and welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. This is The Green Show. Today I'm joined by Kian and Rhys. Welcome back, Kian. Obviously you've been out for a little bit of time. How are you doing?
Out with an injury. All back now, all fully recovered.
Oh, nice. How are you, Rhys?
Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, I've been away, so I've just had my week off, but back to things now.
All the main hosts will be on the show eventually.
Yeah, but we're going to be taking you through all the latest EFL action from this week, starting with Friday night football. Ipswich beat Sheffield United. The Tractor Boys crushed Sheffield United in a 5-star performance. Jayden Philogene was a standout, scoring a hat-trick. The other 2 goals came from George Hurst and Jack Clark. It's Ipswich's first win of the season, and with the transfer window shut, can they finally kick on?
Yeah, definitely. I think we've seen with a lot of teams that have gone relegated from the Prem in the past, they've struggled at the start, but once they get into their flow and get a win, especially like Ipswich did the other night, that will just push them on and make Philogene. That's one of the best hat-tricks I think I've ever seen.
Superb goals.
All goals were so good.
Yeah. What do you think, Rhys?
I think probably the international break kind of done good for Ipswich, where they had the window. Kieran McKenna's had the kind of time to with these new players and stuff like that, so I think that's probably helped him a little bit. But for Sheffield United, it's
we'll get on to them in a minute. But I also don't think Ipswich had that many internationals, so a lot of their squad stayed with them, so they were able to work with them.
Yeah, I think that massively helped, and I think hopefully for them now they can maybe kick on, but we have to kind of see. But it's a massive result against Sheffield United, who both teams are struggling, so it's in a way kind of like a 6-pointer in a way, because
it kind of is a statement as well. I think they're kind of showing right, we're here now.
But surely Ipswich will be up there come end of the season.
You would imagine so.
Yeah. The squad is so good. Keeping on with Leif Davis as well.
Yeah, he's superb. But a team that should be up there come the end of the season, but struggling so far. They've sacked their manager. So in the aftermath of their heavy loss to Ipswich, Ruben Sellers was sacked by Sheffield United. They have brought in Chris Wilder for a 3rd term to replace him, the man who was sacked at the end of last season. Is this fair to Sellers, and is Wilder the right man?
It is hilarious. As a Forest fan, I do not like Sheffield United. It's not unfair on Sellers, though. He should have been sacked for the start that they've had. I know it's only a few games in, but you can't.
They've been terrible.
Yeah. Losing 4-1, 5-0. You can't be doing that with this Sheffield United squad, which we know on paper is one of the best in the league. And also having Gustavo Hamer on the bench. I don't know if it was an injury or something, but he benched him.
No, they played a really weird lineup, especially with the signings made. Like they signed Ben Mee and put him on the bench.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Ben Godfrey had a stinker. Obviously, he was at Ipswich last year as well. I think they will definitely be better under Wilder. I thought it was harsh to actually sack him.
He knows the club as well, so that's always important.
And I don't know if you've seen the video of him seeing all the players shaking hands and stuff again. But the players look a lot more happier, especially like Tyrese Campbell and Sadie Peck.
I was going to say, because there's also there's 10 new players in this squad that he's not worked with before.
Yeah, most of them are defenders. The amount of defenders they signed this summer was ridiculous.
It's crazy.
They got that. I don't remember. I think it was some Swedish guy or something. They got Godfrey. They got Ben Mee. They got Tyler Binden.
They Tanganga as well.
Tanganga, that's like 5 defenders.
I mean, they're all good players, but
I know they lost Ahmed Hozic, but
yeah, well, we'll have to see if they can finally pick up a point, because it's not been a good start for them. But let's move on to Saturday games. The South London derby ended in a draw. Millwall and Charlton faced off in the league for the first time in 5 years, and it ended in a stalemate. Sonny Carey opened the scoring in the 40th minute, and the equaliser was found very late with just 2 minutes of regular time to go through Rhys Bangura-Williams. Were Millwall lucky to get something from the game with Kane Ramsey sent off in the 74th minute?
You missed a good one. You're at Charlton games,
the one time I'm not in the country.
Yeah,
that's the game, so it's fantastic. So, but probably maybe a little bit lucky. Both sides have a really difficult start to the season so far, I think. Obviously I didn't quite catch the game, so I don't know if it was kind of a fair thing for a draw. But
I think Millwall had a lot of chances.
I couldn't watch because I was at Forest, Arsenal, so I didn't get a chance to watch, but saw the highlights. I thought Charlton would win, to be honest.
Well, they haven't beaten Millwall in a very, very long time, to be fair. I think it's something ridiculous, like 27 years since they last won against them.
Yeah, so it's... Millwall, I really want them to get top 6, but I just don't.
I don't think they
I
will.
don't think they'll have enough.
I think there's too many good teams up there this
I think
year.
they're just. I think they're all just going to be, from what, in my opinion, from their start of the season, it's just a bit more inconsistent. If anything,
Yeah, true.
that's what will hinder them in getting any top 6 hopes. But Charlton will stay up.
Yeah, Charlton will
Charlton will
stay
definitely
up for sure.
stay up. So
I'm not sure who's going to go down with Sheffield Wednesday yet, but
Oxford and someone
well,
else.
they looked all right to be fair. But we'll talk about the South Coast Derby before we talk about their game. The first South Coast Derby in the league in 13 years ended in a 0-0 draw. Both teams seeing a lot of the ball, but neither team were able to find the back of the net. Southampton now sit 2 points below Portsmouth in the table in 15th place. When will we still start to get some points on the board?
Only won one game, haven't they?
I know.
Yeah, only one game.
And that was against Wrexham opening day where they came from behind like 2 very, very late
Yeah,
goals.
yeah.
I said they would win the league and Sheffield United would get second.
Yeah, I think that's starting to look a bit
Right.
poor. Sat in
Yeah.
15th now, though, Southampton. What's going wrong there?
I don't even know. Like, they've got a good manager. I'm not having this. Will Still is a good manager.
Yeah, but he's not proved it in England yet.
Yeah, but he's not exactly had the chance to, has he?
Yeah, but I thought he was going to start like a house on fire with them.
It'll be one that develops over the next few months. It's probably more of a project now, if anything. Than
I guess so. But their squad is...
It's good. It's good.
My mind changes about it. It's a good squad, but...
It's top 6 squad at least.
I mean, they got Azaz and Fellows now, 2 quality wingers, but like, who have they got up front now? Is it still Cameron Archer?
Yeah.
I still don't know what I rate.
They've got him. I think that Armstrong's.
I
Armstrong's
don't know if I rate Cameron Archer that much. I don't
I
think he's
like
that good.
Archer. I think he's a decent little player.
But no, I don't know. I just feel like they're missing something. And I don't know if Will Still's going to be the right manager for them. I think he's one of these managers who might do well in Europe, but not well in England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I generally don't know. I said he was one of the best managers in the league before the season started.
I just don't think there's enough evidence.
He doesn't need to. Yeah, but we are only how many games in?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
when's he
4 or 5.
proved that he's an elite manager?
Well, when he was out in France.
Yeah, but the French league is much easier.
Yeah, but for a young manager coming in,
Yeah,
do
but
what he did in France.
still, he had a budget.
And I don't. I think they will get better. I just think they will.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
Well, we'll talk about Leicester now for their game this week. In one of the early Saturday kickoffs, they travelled to Oxford United and they were held to a 2-2 draw, with debutant Aaron Ramsey getting sent off just 24 minutes
This
into
is
the match.
Debut. Oh,
Debut.
Christ.
Wow.
Lancashire opened the scoring in the 9th minute, with RU equalising just minutes later. Samara scored an unlucky own goal just before half-time, and club captain Ricardo found the equaliser 10 minutes after the restart. Was Ramsey unlucky to get sent off?
What do you think? Rhys?
I think so. I think initially, as a referee, like I know you've done like refereeing stuff before.
Yeah.
It looks like at pace, it looks like because it looks like it goes in quite rash. But when you actually look at it, I don't know if he actually did win the ball, but I think it's just a yellow card.
I'm not gonna say it's never a red, because that would be a lie. Like,
No.
it is a bad challenge. He's gone in at speed, but I do think it's a bit harsh to give him a red card. I know the referee only gets to see it one time,
Yeah.
but I think it's one of those ones that VAR might have overturned.
He does go in reckless, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but reckless is a yellow card. So the ways it works is careless is a foul but no card. Reckless is yellow card. Excessive force is red. I'm not sure it's towed that line between reckless and excessive force.
Obviously, you can't send him off for this, but if the Oxford player's leg is in a different place, I think that it probably breaks his leg the way he's gone in.
I mean, yeah, I haven't
That's
seen from
one.
any of the angles whether he led with studs, because that's obviously
It
a big
looks
thing.
like it, doesn't it?
Because I'm not sure if he led with the
It's
tip of his
like-
boot or the studs, but I don't know. It's a tough one because it's definitely a bad challenge, but how bad, I'm not sure.
Are you surprised he drew? Or
Yeah, I did think we'd
I
win,
thought
but
you'd win.
as soon as we got a red card, I was thinking, yeah, this is going to be a tough game, because it's not like Oxford's the easiest place to go. They're going to make it hard for us. But I thought RU took his goal very well. It was surprising because he missed quite an easy chance before that, but he scored a
he
good
playing
goal.
him up front? Or
Yeah, up front still, but Carranza might play against Coventry.
Oh, he was the. Where did he come from? Dutch league.
Feyenoord, yeah. And then Ricardo's goal was very good. It was a nice team move. Fatawu involved in I think he got the assist in the end, but it was a nice goal. Oxford played well though. I mean, they just put us under pressure, so there wasn't really much we could do with 10 men. But hopefully we'll get back to winning ways against Coventry this weekend. But we'll talk a bit about Stoke beat Birmingham. Boaston Lowell scored in the 21st minute in Stoke's 1-0 win over Birmingham in what is a journey back down to reality for the Blues.
Love that.
The Championship newcomers are sat in 11th with early predictions having them high in the playoffs or even in the automatic spots. Will they reach these heights come the end of the season, or will it end in mid-table mediocrity?
To all those Birmingham fans that are crying about me putting them like mid-table when they all think they're going to get top 6, you're not getting top 6, lads. I'm sorry, they're not scoring enough goals. Their creativity has not been good enough.
You don't think?
Even their fans are saying it now. Creativity-wise, their last few games they've been crap. They are not getting top 6.
What's the problem with them then?
Creativity. They're not creating enough chances. They've got all these star forwards, which fair enough, they've got some great striking options, but they've got no one good enough to create those chances for them.
That's because they got Damari Gray on the wing.
Exactly. Mate,
I said, sorry, can I just say?
Go on.
I said when he signed, Damari Gray is a crap player and he's terrible. And everyone was saying, oh my God, you just hate him because he played for Leicester and all of that. He is terrible. He is so
I don't
bad.
think Gray's done awful.
He's so bad.
He's got a few assists, but no.
All he does is go down injured all the time.
But like all those Birmingham fans crying because I put them mid-table. It's ridiculous. Like it's such they've got such big egos for a side that they're not even that big of a club. They think they are, but they're not.
No, they're not that big. They come from a big city, but they're not that big.
Not
Villa are bigger.
They carry the name, but they're not even the biggest club in the city.
No.
It's
But Stoke though, they've had a very impressive start.
Yeah.
I think they're not unbeaten, but they've only lost one game so far.
They've only lost once, yeah.
What do you think of them?
I'm surprised by them. I think everyone would probably put them in the bottom half. I know they had a good window, but I feel like they always have a good window and they always still do poor.
Yeah.
So I'm very surprised.
I remember saying in the first show when you said that you had them just above the relegation zone, that I thought they had a really good window, like Obama and Cresswell especially. Got the assist, by the way, Cresswell.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm saying they've shocked me, surprised me. If they can continue doing it, I'm not too sure. We have to wait and see. But, yeah, really impressed so far.
What do you think?
I think it'll be a case of they will eventually just dip a little bit. I think they could be up there, top half this year now, but I think they will dip eventually. But no, they've started really well, and maybe I am going to be wrong, and they might get top 6. But
I don't think they're going to get top 6, but I reckon they'll be near.
But Birmingham definitely aren't getting top 6.
But a side that I do think will be in the top 6, Middlesbrough, but they dropped points for the first time this season in a thrilling 2-2 draw away at Deepdale. Lewis Dobbin opened the scoring for Preston in the 22nd minute, and the equaliser didn't come until the 72nd minute. Matt Targett, the scorer. In the 88th minute, Jordan Story thought he'd found the winner, but summer signing Sanjay Hansen scored the equaliser for Borough in the 92nd minute. Will this derail Borough, or can Edwards keep up this incredible start?
I do want to say something about Borough.
Yeah?
Naipan, is that his name?
I think, yeah.
What a player.
Yeah. Where did he come from? Was it Plymouth?
I think he's on loan from City. I could be wrong.
City. I thought the player was a similar name to that at...
I think was it Naipan I'm on about?
Naipan. He is on loan from Rosenborg by the looks of it.
Oh, I thought he was from City. Never mind. But mate, they've got a great player on their hands.
Yeah. I mean, that's Sanjay Hansen as well. He's looked good. I think it's his first goal for them, but he's only started. This is the first game I think he started, or he might have even come off the bench. But he looks all right.
They will be up there this year, Borough. They've got a good manager in Rob Edwards.
So you don't think this derails them at all?
No, I think it's just one of those...
It's a draw. It's not an awful result. Preston
It's been a hard place to go so far. Well,
Preston's
Ipswich and Leicester both lost there.
Exactly. So still unbeaten. I know they play West Brom. Is it West Brom?
They play West Brom this Friday. We'll get onto that one later.
It'll be a big test for them. But no, I think Rob Edwards is doing wonders. And they will definitely.
I put them in the playoffs. I
don't think I did.
I did. I was the only one who did. But we'll move on to League One now because Plymouth beat Luton. So they built on their impressive victory over Stockport with a 3-2 win away at Luton Town. Soranola opened the scoring before Jerry Yates equalised. Bradley Ibrahim then put the visitors back ahead before half-time, but Naki Wells levelled things soon after the break. Despite Joe Edwards being sent off in the 50th minute, it was Plymouth with the breakthrough in the 75th minute, Ibrahim with his second of the match. Can they start to climb the table a bit?
Did you see one of their goals?
Yeah. Oh, it's so cool. That was the winner.
I don't know if you've seen it.
That was the winner, that goal.
Luton player clears it, It hits a Plymouth player on the back and goes in.
Yeah, that was the winner, I think. I'm pretty sure.
I think it just sums up Luton, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because everyone's
They've
kind of
not
had
had a
this
great
finished
start,
high.
have they?
They've lost the last two now. They lost to Cardiff, obviously, at home as well. So that's two home games to the two other relegated teams. They've lost both of them.
Yeah.
That's not good. And Plymouth as well. They've only won two
Plymouth
games.
haven't started well, but now they're starting to find their way a bit.
I mean, Stockport and Luton, that's two statement wins because they're both sides that are expected to compete right at the top
Yeah.
end.
So where's that put Plymouth now?
They're still right near the bottom. They're like 17th or something, but
I think I said.
it's still close
I
at
think
this point.
you both said we don't think Plymouth will get top 6 this year.
No, I don't think I'll put Plymouth.
I still have hope for them. I mean,
Yeah, they
because I thought Luton would comfortably, but
It's
they.
still early. It's still early days at the end of the day, but I think League One has just been a bit bonkers so far.
Yeah, no, League One's been crazy so far. I mean, some of the teams that are in some of the places that we'll get onto later is crazy. But we'll talk about Cardiff now because they rescued a point late on against Stockport.
Another late goal.
Lots of late goals this week, yeah. Oliver Norwood scored a penalty in the 34th minute to put County in front, but league leaders Cardiff found an equaliser in the 7th minute of stoppage time. Yusuf Salek, the scorer. It keeps the Bluebirds at the top of the third tier, but only on goal difference over Bradford, whom they play next week.
They're unbeaten, Cardiff. Yeah.
Yeah, but who will win in that game?
Cardiff.
You reckon?
Mate, I like Cardiff. I always have done.
Yeah, I think Cardiff will get through. They've had a good start. Bradford have a good start as well.
They've just come up from League Two. I thought they'd do okay. No, I don't know where I put them.
I didn't put them in the playoffs or in the relegation.
No, I
zone,
don't
but
think
I
anyone
thought
puts
they'd be.
in the playoffs.
But they're just. I don't know why, but they're just really good. Like, there's not much more to say.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
We've
Yeah.
seen this.
They've got big ground as well.
We've seen this
Yeah.
so many times recently. Clubs going from League Two straight to League One, to the Championship. It's mad.
Yeah.
But it should be a great game between Cardiff and Bradford next week.
What about Stockport? What about them?
Where are they sit now?
In the kind of playoff region.
It's a few games without a win now, isn't it?
It might be, I think.
3.
Let me have a look. I think they lost last week to Plymouth. I'm not sure what they did the week before that.
Games.
They beat Wolves and then they drew to Wigan. I think it looks like they drew to Wigan, and then they beat Burton the week before that.
Yeah, so it's not been.
I still think they'll be in and around the playoffs.
I still can't believe Oliver Norwood plays football.
I know, it's crazy. I thought that when I saw that name. Right, well, we'll move on now. Peterborough picked up their first win of the season against Wycombe Wanderers, who've also had a disappointing start to the campaign. Can either of these teams go on a run, as they would not expect to hover just above the relegation zone?
Neither will get playoffs.
Yeah.
But no, Peterborough probably wouldn't be expected to be near there, but Wycombe would.
Wycombe would, yeah, but they lost Kone in summer, so...
I didn't realise quite how much that would upset them.
Yeah.
He's doing well.
And I think he's scored in every game he's played so far.
You wanted him, didn't you?
I really wanted him. Yeah. And you can see why now.
No, Ethan goes to a few Wycombe games, doesn't he?
He's done a bit of co-coms,
yeah.
But no,
so I think we need his opinion.
They've had a disappointing start. They've only won one game. They've got one more point than Peterborough because they've picked up another draw. But it's not been a good start for them at all.
No.
I think the manager might be in a bit of trouble there, to be honest.
Sorry, I just knocked the light.
It's all right. No, but we'll move on then to League Two. We've got a few games to talk about in that. So Barnet beat Crewe. The Bees picked up their third win of the season against Crewe, a tough test against a side who started really well. Tommy O'Reilly scored for the hosts in the 55th minute, but 2 minutes later, Ndlovu got Barnet's first, the winner coming from Ryan Glover's 81st minute effort. Will Barnet comfortably avoid the drop or not?
They're picking up.
I think
slowly.
Yeah, I think they'll stay up. They've had a difficult start, but I think now they can start to build up momentum now that we kind of expected them, because I think they're a decent side. So I think they'll stay up.
I think they're all right. I mean, there's been this growing trend of teams coming up, not going down. So they'll probably manage.
I had both the promoted teams go down, didn't I?
I think you did, but no, I think
they started off. I know they lost the first game and then lost in the cup.
I think Oldham are more likely to go down than Barnet.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Do I think they'll stay up? Maybe.
Yeah.
I know who's in bottom two at the minute. Don't want to say anything just in case they're on the quiz, just to be safe. But I think they will. Yeah, they'll stay up. They're local to us, so we've got to say that.
Yeah. Right, well, we'll move on to a team that's started very well, Gillingham, who continued their unbeaten start to the season. Their latest victory against Notts County, 1-0. Josh Andrews scored the only goal a minute after the half-time break. Are they one of the favourites for automatic promotion?
How many wins is that? Like unbeaten, like 32 or something. It's something incredible. Like it's incredible run Gillingham are on at the moment without
Is it?
loss or something. I think they're like a massive run.
I didn't know if it stretched to last season, but
yeah. But yeah, they've been done well. But the only thing is, I remember last year in League Two where the top teams they would absolutely run away with it. I think Walsall was the top for a lot. Port Vale was. I think Walsall were like I'm on
15 clear.
15 points
8,
clear,
yeah,
and didn't even go up.
So I kind of got a little bit of feeling that they would do the exact same thing, and eventually they would then drop off a little bit. But I still think they will keep up within the playoff positions, definitely.
they've got a good manager in Gareth Ainsworth, and I think they're.
No, I don't rate Ainsworth.
But they've got a good squad as well, and they were in League One a few seasons ago. I think they will eventually return. They're kind of a League One quality club to me.
Yeah.
I don't know what you think.
Well, if this was Henry, he would be raving about Bradley Dack.
Yeah.
That's probably the only League Two player he knows.
I mean, he's very good though, Bradley Dack.
Yeah, oh no, he is. Fuck it. We'll say they'll go up.
All right, I reckon they will. Well, we'll talk about
early days though. Early days.
Yeah,
we can't be sure.
We've got one more League Two games to talk about, and then we'll get a bit more onto the Championship. Gillingham continue. Oh no, not Gillingham. League Two newcomers Oldham eked out a 1-0 win over Bromley as Mike Fondop-Talum scored the only goal of the match in the 82nd minute. It's now 2 wins in a row for Mickey Mellon's side. Where will they be come the end of the season?
Go on, Rhys.
Who?
Oldham. I am Bromley as well, but
Yeah, well, with Oldham, I think they will stay up still. Whereabouts are they now? In the
they're kind of like bottom of the table, like near the bottom of the table.
Again, I think the two promoted sides have had a little bit of a shaky start, but I think they'll pick up momentum.
They're both picking up at a similar time.
Yeah,
I think.
exactly. So I think they'll be fine.
But you obviously done a bit of work with Bromley, so what do you think about them?
I'd say they're a decent side. Thing with Bromley, I find that they conceded a lot of goals quite late on. Like they conceded the goal against Oldham quite late. They played Gillingham last week and they conceded very late on. Like I think they conceded literally the last minute penalty. So I think that's an issue that needs to be kind of sorted out at Bromley. But you know, Bromley have had a good start. That's their first loss of the season so far, apart from when they lost to Wickham on penalties.
That must be so difficult for fans, just like kind of knowing you're going to concede.
Yeah.
At the end.
We had that a few seasons ago under Rodgers, and it was terrible. Like you just know every game, like you're going to concede late, so you have to have a 2-goal lead, or
if a team gets a corner in the last minute,
you just know you start walking out.
This is it.
But no, Bromley are sitting just above the playoff spots at the moment, I think. So do you think they can get into them, or do you think it'll just be a bit too short for them?
Typical, what we always say is it's early days, so we don't know. We don't know. Can't be sure. But I think, again, I say they were 5 points.
I think they'll get in the playoffs.
They were 5 points off last season, and they're doing well again. As I said, another week, keeping hold of Michael Cheek in the window is incredible. So I think they'll definitely be up there with him up front.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about 2 more of the Championship games, and then we're going to preview a couple for next week. So once again, Ryan Reynolds Wrexham came out on the losing side when they faced off against QPR. Connor Cody scored an own goal in the 33rd minute. I did, with summer signing Richard Kone grabbing QPR's second before half-time. Kiefer Moore scored a consolation in the 67th minute, but Roman Burrow added the third and final R's goal. Is Phil Parkinson the right man to take the Red Dragons forward?
He's under pressure already.
Because I've seen a lot of people suggesting that he might not be the right man to take Wrexham forward.
Even in his Championship days with Bolton, he did not do good. He kept them up once or twice, but still didn't do great at Bolton. So he's definitely not lasting the season. The way he's going.
The one thing I want to ask, I don't know which goal it was, if it was second or third, but have you seen Connor Cody's defending? So basically, the ball gets played like through over the top. It was so funny because I think it was Cody's goal, because I think Cody went running through and Cody runs towards him and he just runs past him with Cody's got the ball at his feet and Cody just runs past him and lets him shoot. I was like, what are you doing? That's like rookie defending. Just stick a foot out. But
really dislike.
He scored an own goal as well. So I'm glad to see it's going well for you over there, fellow podcaster Connor Cody. Not a footballer, he's a podcaster.
You're burning bridges already, Matt.
Yeah. Look, he must be. He's a lovely guy, probably, but he was not very good for us, and he just didn't seem to care that much. And
no, I think Connor Cody, he does strike me as a type that cares.
When he joined us, he said it's the best dressing room I've ever seen. He joined Wrexham. oh, this is the best atmosphere club I've ever seen. It's the best dressing room I've seen. Like, he says it everywhere he goes. It's just like,
It's
it's
PR.
bullshit now.
Yeah.
But no,
But-
he's a chill guy.
But no, QPR are probably going to do well this season, I think.
So I said they would.
I agreed with you. I agreed with you. I don't think they'll get playoffs, but I think they'll be close.
Yeah, but it's obviously when they lost 7-1 to Coventry.
Yeah, I mean, you look at that and you're kind of like, ooh.
I think a few people took the piss out of me there. But,
Well, I did. I'll
Yeah.
admit that.
I think they'll be up there. That's what I mean, Julian Stefan, and that's what I said at the time. If QPR sign a striker, they will be up there. Sign Richard Kone, he's scoring goals.
He's scored in every game so far. So
This is why I'm saying they're gonna be up there. QPR will be. They will get top 6.
yeah, you reckon?
More chance in Birmingham anyway.
Wow. Right. Well, let's move on to the last game we've got to talk about. The Canaries looked to have secured a win away at Coventry if it wasn't for Haji Wright's late equaliser. Mateus Kvistgarden opened the scoring in the 17th minute, but Wright kept Coventry's unbeaten start to the season going, levelling things in the 96th minute. Which of these teams will end up in the playoffs? Or will both of them? Will neither of them?
Cov.
Yeah.
So you don't think Norwich, but you think Cov?
I said Norwich at the start of the season, but Cov looks strong.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think Cov will be in there. I think Norwich will probably just miss out.
Coventry obviously unbeaten so far. They've got us this weekend, so I mean, I don't want to blow our own trumpet, but it will be a tough game for them away from home as well.
I think Jack Rudoni's set to sign a new contract, keeping hold of him in January.
Yeah,
will be key
I wasn't
for
sure
them.
how
Such
much
good player.
losing Ben Sheaf would hurt them because they lost him to Wrexham, but he
Yeah,
doesn't.
but they've
seem to
got
have hurt
good
them
depth, haven't they? Matt Grimes, got Josh Eccles still.
Yeah, they've got a good squad. I think
Taught.
it's this year or no year for them. I mean, if they go up this year, then fair enough. But I think if they don't go up this year, then they're going to fall apart.
I mean, when they appointed Lampard, it raised eyebrows for me.
yeah,
But he's back in the championship.
he's done poor in the playoffs before though.
He's a good championship manager.
He's done all right. He's done all right. I'll
I
admit
wouldn't
that.
say he's done poor in the playoffs.
But when he was with Derby, he didn't win them, and he should have won them with that squad.
Yes, but that season Derby finished 6th. They played Leeds in the semi-finals, who were the favourites to win the playoffs. Somehow beat them after losing the first leg at home, and then just got unlucky in the final, outclassed by Villa at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
I think it's
Still
a bit
though.
harsh, that, but yeah.
Well, either way, let's talk about the game next week because the M69 derby returns next weekend after a season's hiatus
can't go.
due to Leicester's promotion. I can't go. Coventry, as previously mentioned, are unbeaten, but Leicester have won both their home games so far. Who will come out on top?
Draw.
Do you reckon draw? I mean, it's a boring answer, but
Yeah.
I can see it. I mean,
2-2 draw.
not last season, 2 seasons ago, it was 2-1 to us in the home game and 3-1 to them in the away
Came
game.
from behind, didn't you?
We did 1-0. We were losing in like the 60th minute from I think it was Carl McFadden scored, and then Dewsbury Hall scored a brace in like I think it was like 78th from the 86th minute or something. It was. We just need someone to grab the game by the neck, like Dewsbury Hall did. Like we just need somebody to.
Now you got Oliver Skip.
I could see Jeremy Monga really thriving in this game because
Would you start him and Fatabu?
I would. He won't start because Mavididi will start. But it makes sense because Monga's good off the bench. But Monga actually, I don't know if you know this, he was born in Coventry. He originally started with their academy and switched to ours. So I'm hoping there's going to be a bit of bad blood there, and he's going to really take the game by the neck.
Point, won't he?
That's what I mean. So I'm hoping Monga's going to be the difference maker. But Coventry they're going down. We're beating them. But this is going to end their unbeaten run. But last game's preview is the Friday night game, Middlesbrough v West Brom. One of the other unbeaten sides, Middlesbrough, are back at home on Friday night under the lights. The Baggies lost last time out against Derby, but otherwise have performed well so far. Will Borough keep their superb run up?
I mean, on West Brom, they shouldn't have lost to Derby. They dominated, and then Derby just smashed and grabbed it at the end.
Yeah.
It will be a good game.
Yeah,
Rob Edwards against
I
Ryan
can't watch it.
Rob Edwards against Ryan Mason. Oh,
Ryan Mason's done well so far, I'd like to say. Yeah, but what do you think about Middlesbrough? Will they keep this unbeaten run going or not?
I mean, I thought their squad last year was stronger.
It is because they've lost to Zaz now as well.
Stronger, but they're still doing well. I think
It's the manager. They've got a better manager now.
Losing Azaz was
Big.
Yeah, that's a bit raised questions for me if they're still going to be up there. I think because they're at home, I think they'll sneak like a 1-0 win.
Yeah,
or something.
I think so.
Okay, right. Well, we'll move on to the quiz now. That's all we've got left.
I'm doing well on the quizzes when I've been watching at home.
Well, we'll see if you can handle the pressure in real life. So, your first question: name anyone who scored for Bristol against Sheffield Wednesday.
Oh, Mehmeti.
Correct. That's one of them. The other two were Amas own goal and Jacobson. So yeah, those you got 1 point so far.
Cool.
Oh.
Who plays at Blundell Park?
You know I'm not
Grimsby.
going to stay here.
Correct. Yeah, 2-0 to Kian already.
I'm getting better.
Right, who manages Cambridge?
Oh, is it Neil Harris?
Correct.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing well, aren't you, Rhys?
Yeah, no.
Already you can't win. I mean, this is the quickest the quiz has ever gone so far. We've done 3 questions in about a minute.
No, I'm just letting him win. Do you know what I mean? First time back. Do you know what I mean? I'm
You
really nice.
suggested that you might know this earlier, so we'll see. Who's bottom
Cheltenham.
of... Yeah. Who's bottom of League 2? It's
That's
Cheltenham.
what I didn't want. I had a feeling because I was looking.
4-0 to Kian already.
Let's just not fair, guys.
Come on, Rhys, can you get one? Who beat Burton this week?
It was 1-0, wasn't it?
It was 1-0.
Leighton Orient.
No. You got the right letter, though.
Ow. Oh, my brain's frazzled here.
I could give a big clue, but it's more of a clue to him than it is to you, so that's the problem.
L.
Ow, and it's local to.
It's local to you, that's the other clue. Think about... if I say this, you'll get it instantly, so I can't.
Oh, mate. I've done so well on this quiz, and this last one's
Also, this one that you should be getting now, giving you these clues.
me.
Yeah, you should be getting now,
Yeah,
giving you the clues. Local to you. Think
Oh,
you're-
Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, you
oh.
literally live in Lincolnshire,
Oh.
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
yeah.
can see the result.
Well, 5-0 in the quiz.
I prefer not to speak.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Your boy's back, and
Right.
I won't be here next week.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they can get more points on the quiz between them next week if Kian's not here. But that is all for today. Make sure you subscribe and you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss our upload next week, and we'll see you in the next one.